What is up, guys? So in today's video, I want to have a look at Kadena. A lot of people are scared right now. A lot of people are worried. A lot of people think that this is going to go to 50 cent, $1. People think this is dead. Guys, Kadena is not dead. If you guys have been following up with my videos recently, I did mention that Kadena could go below $4, okay? My first buy I said would be 4.37, between 4.37 and 4.27, which is this support right here. And then after that, I will start accumulating, okay? So between 4.5 and 2.3, if you believe in Kadena, there's no reason why you should be accumulating in this region for the next 3 months to come, if we're gonna be here for the next 3 months, right? So right here, we have a market cap of $650 million. Now, I remember a few months ago, people wished they could get this coin under $1 billion. They wished. Everyone was like, I wish I could get KD under 1 billion, 2 billion. Guys, this is a fantastic opportunity, proof of work, fantastic coin, scalable, mineable. We got 267,000 people on the watch list. This is a lot of people, okay? This is not nothing, and we're ranked 94. Now, I remember this was a top 50 coin, fine. But guess what? We are in a bear market. Bear market happens, okay? It's okay. Bitcoin is down. Bitcoin's at 38K. We might see Bitcoin even fall down as low as 34 to 32K. Volume to market cap ratio is high. We got 10% on total market cap trading. This is fantastic news. The volume is up, guys. So, I mean, I don't care. I'm going to keep accumulating on KDA. I'm going to keep buying. I'm going to keep staking, stacking, and whatnot. Other than that, let's have a look at the charts, and we're going to dive into Bitcoin real quick. So first of all, KDA, I mentioned on my Twitter that a video was coming. Boom, I'm doing it right now. Sorry, guys. We peaked at $30. Fine, no big deal. But let's have a look on the time frames right here. If you guys have been watching with my videos, I mentioned that $2 was a possibility. And why do I say that? We have an extreme support right here. Now, the thing is that I don't think we're going to build a new support here. I really think that we're going to come back down to this region right here at 2.41. And guess what? That would be a fantastic opportunity to buy. Now, I mentioned this approximately right here. I mentioned when Kadena was at $7. Okay, so guess what? We are down 54%. It's not a bad thing, guys. It's not a bad thing at all. I mean, people need to understand that Bitcoin is in a bear market. And when bear markets happen, all these altcoins are going to dump. And right now, Bitcoin's up 1%, so altcoins are pumping. Okay, so nothing too crazy. If we have a look at the exponential moving average, I mean, we've been below it ever since right here, the 7th of April. So we've been, for over a month, we've been under it and nothing too crazy. Now, EMA ribbons do tell a lot. We came back, retested this a few times, got rejected again. Nothing too crazy. Now, if we have a look at the weekly time frame, I mean, this is still a new coin. It won't even show you the 55 EMA and the 50 EMA because this is, look at this. This is since 2021. This coin is not even a year old, and look how much we've come. I mean, this thing took off. I mean, on August last year, it took off, and then we peaked to $30, guys. I mean, what do you guys expect? Correction will happen. I wouldn't be surprised if we go, sideways until, late 2022 and then fly to, $100, $200 in the next bull run. It's going to take some time. I don't think this is going to happen again. I'll be keen and honest with you guys. I mean, in one shot. If it does, that's fantastic, but I don't think we're going to see something like this happening. I mean, that's just a little bit too crazy. But that's on the weekly time frame. Let's stick to the shorter time frames right now on the 4-hour time frame. So on the 4-hour time frame right now, if we actually zoom in, we've been trending quite below the EMA ribbon. Nothing too crazy. We could come to as high as $4.08 before coming back down. Now, if we have a look at the moving averages right here, regular, nothing too crazy. We got a nice little rejection where we could consolidate from here. But let's have a look at the RSI and see how oversold we are. We are pretty oversold. I mean, the reason why we had this nice little pump right now is because we came back down all the way to 18. Let's have a look at the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, we are way oversold. Now, if you guys don't know, every time we're overbought right here, these two peaks, we usually, investors are going to look to essentially sell their position. Every time we're oversold, investors are going to look to buy. So right now, look at that. We are below. The last time we came was the 24th of January. It was right here, $5, okay, approximately 4.27. What happened? It resulted in a 130% pump. Now, am I saying we're going to pump 130%? I am not saying that, but we could have a nice little relief bounce about, maybe 20, 30% in the next coming days. But that does not mean we're going to make a moonshot to $27 again. Again, guys, Bitcoin is in a bear market, something that everyone needs to understand. When Bitcoin is bearish, altcoins are bearish as well. I mean, there's no question about that, right? Anyways, so that's that. Let me zoom in real quick. So that's that on the RSI. I mean, guys, overall, there's not too much TA to do over here. If I look at Bitcoin technical analysis right here, I mean, we were in this channel on the daily time frame. Boom, we broke out below. That's bearish sign, okay? Another thing is now we're in a falling wedge. This is a triangle right here, falling wedge. Falling wedges are usually bullish. What do they mean? They usually mean that we usually end up breaking out of them and coming back to the top of the rising of the falling wedge. The top of the falling wedge is 48,000. Now Bitcoin has a lot of key levels that we have to look at. Okay, let's have a look at some of them. The number one level is this area right here, which is the resistance of the falling wedge. The second level would be right here, which would be the channel, which would be another strong resistance. And then after that, we have this region, which we could potentially get to. But of course, we also have this region right here at $43,000 that we have to break through. So we have three resistance to get to $48,000. If that does happen, we could see Kadena and other altcoins fly out. But guess what, guys? I mentioned that we were in a, if I take a look at the Fibonacci retracement, I did mention that that's this level right here, which is a 6.18. Let me take away these. This is a 6.18 level, which is the golden ratio. 0.618 is the golden rule, golden ratio for the Fibonacci. And in my opinion, I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, Bitcoin cancels this falling wedge and we come all the way down to 30,000, 29,000, maybe 32,000. Am I saying we're going to peak all the way down there? Probably not, but it's very, very possible that we essentially come back down to these levels right here. And that's it. I mean, the Fibonacci's don't lie. This support level, I've been eyeing $30,000 for quite some time. And yes, if Bitcoin does fall down to $30,000, then we could see essentially a huge downside in Kadena. So at the end of the day, guys, I mean, we're in the long term, right? If you guys are going to play the short term game, you're most likely not going to win. But this is my video on KDA, short TA on Bitcoin. If you guys like this video, of course, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.